it easy. It is a 90-minute race. No on the first lap.
User left your channel.
What settings of radiator size and brakes duct?
1.
No, not
I'm
won't be
default.
safer to have 2?
Ah, okay. I think this 1 is very safe.
The temperature won't change, so
Yeah.
but on a GT I've gone for 2, so.
But the thing is, if you could do a pit stop, the pit lane speed is quite slow.
Right,
so
guys, make
it
sure
gets
you're all on
pretty hot.
the grid. You've got a few seconds left.
We're leaving headlights off until it's dark.
You can do, yes.
God, that's slow at the start.
Is the start time 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
You're rolling back, you're gonna hit my car, man.
The in-game time is 3 o'clock, yes.
Oh.
It's 5 times time, isn't it?
Yeah, 5 times speed, yeah. I see headlights in the road.
In the road.
Yeah. Sorry, not headlights, sorry, I see brake lights in the road.
I've seen exhaust flames on the road.
I sometimes get whole cars just stuck there as a ghost.
On this particular track, or just in general on RFD?
In general, yeah. I ran head first into one once thinking that it was a fakie. It wasn't.
Oh no!
That's the way to slow you down, Sean.
Like that last moment, it's like, oh, that's actually a car, and I'm about to drive straight into it. Oh shit!
Yeah, the technical term is "oh bother." I seem to be having a rather large accident at a very quick pace.
Yeah. Well, I looked down at time and I've looked up. There's a car there. That can't be real. Oh, it's real.
Fiddle-dee-dee, that will require a tetanus shot.
Only if the car's rusty.
Anything to make the car lighter. Bit of the old oxidisation.
I say this will be my last Le Mans race for the year, but we've got the Aussie one coming up as well, which more of you guys should join. Driver swaps and stuff.
I've already joined.
I'm considering it, but it's in the morning, right? So I'll have to see how it works out for me.
It's like
Well, it's
9
in the morning
o'clock
for
in
me,
the
should I
morning.
say,
It's
sorry.
not like 5 AM. Come on.
Oh, it's fine.
Actually, it's 10 AM, I think, isn't it?
The thing is, Sean,
you
would agree, Sean, the 5 AM is more convenient for you than 9.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Otherwise, it'd be right as I'm getting ready with the family. So.
Is it next week?
2 weeks time.
Oh, 2 weeks time, right? Okay, then it might be possible.
Don't you see?
And it looks like it's going to change to the official 07s.
Oh, that'd be good. It's strange. I was looking at the GTR 24, whichever that one. That's on this weekend, which I thought was slightly odd.
Is that another Simorg, is it?
Yeah, it's
That's the one where you go there.
Oh, the
Alright,
actual
BP,
one.
here we go.
Yeah.
6th place.
Yeah, actually everyone wants to be at the real Le Mans this weekend.
yeah. I was gonna say, well, it's like you can either go and sit in a really big sports hall in Denmark somewhere, or for less money,
GTR 24,
you can go to Le Mans and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea of doing GTR 24, but I'd rather watch Le Mans on Le Mans weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be there, to be fair. It really is a special event because I'm usually there, but I couldn't make it this year because I've been on jury service. So.
Oh, unlucky.
What a
But then you
bugger.
wouldn't be here with us, fine folk.
So are you going to take that out on whoever it is you're sitting in judgment on?
Say again, sorry, I missed that.
So will you take that out on whoever you're sitting in judgment on? They've made you miss them all.
I already did. I already did today.
So you can sit down and put your black hat on.
I find this person guilty. What do you find him guilty of? Obstructing me for being at Le Mans.
That was pretty much it.
20-year life imprisonment is a just penalty for that.
The stats for it are pretty nuts. They're saying like the pace of the Toyota is if they run perfect 24 hours,
They're not
everyone
going to run
does.
perfect. I reckon it'll be a
Yeah.
P2 win.
Well, it's still only 2 laps. Is all they would be in front by at the end.
But come
what
on,
Graham
it will
Goodwin was
be.
saying
It will
anyway,
be.
so-
Fernando Alonso will crash in hour 4, and then somehow Juan Pablo Montoya will drag himself out from like the 10th row in P2, magically winning.
Yeah, I'd love if that happens, just so that he gets a triple crown,
Yes,
triple crown in a
it would
P2.
be
That would be
Would be
just
cool. Yeah.
I really want Montoya to win more than I do Alonso. To be fair, the whole Alonso affair is really irritating me, but
Was that the pole sitter, Alonso?
yes,
the pole lap?
the overly hyped Fernando Alonso, who did a lot
Don't
of damage
forget
to
Jenson
endurance
Button.
racing because he couldn't be bothered to take a weekend off.
Just
Good luck,
Button's
guys.
gonna win it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Careful first corner.
If I go offline on TeamSpeak, you know why, and I'll try and join as soon as possible again. Not they should need me anyway.
Can't even see the grid light.
Yeah, me too.
I see the little timer and the time left when that counts down to the start time.
Great start.
I don't think you get that after formation lap.
Ah, okay.
And
If you've got the if you've got the HUD on, then you can. As soon as the current time starts ticking, then
Here we go.
it's starting. Yep.
Good luck, guys.
Green, green, green.
Yep. Going nowhere. Come on,
Jesus.
Fuck's sake.
First gear's too long.
Someone's smoking.
Sorry.
2. Andy Dixie.
no, come on, start. Oh,
Whoa!
kickstart! Come on, you.
Whoa! Come on, come on.
Get round a fit.
And so sorry, Ollie, car was not set up for standing start.
There we go.
Now watch the P3s all get taken over on the long straight.
Okay, BP. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
The bloody hell was I trying to start in third?
The gap ahead is now 0.2.
Sorry.
Sanchez is now retired.
Okay, please.
Smith is now in the lead. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Wow, is that a GT behind me in 6th?
Green flag, Sector 2. Just a heads up, if disconnect, rejoins is enabled as well, so. Or should be.
Oh no, it's a P3.
For a minute there, you thought it was away
The gap in
Ferrari.
front has increased. It's now about 3.0. The gap behind is now 0.3. He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, BP. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P5.
Piss off, Ollie. Just need to get a rhythm.
Turned awfully early for Dunlop chicane there.
I'm just messing up every breaking point.
Track limits.
Yeah, I'm definitely way too slow on the straights.
The gap in front is now 2.1.
I think it's a 1-3.
Ah, yeah, now 1-1.
I'm hoping people will fall off though. Certainly going wide though.
Jacobs is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.8.
Oh shit!
Sector 2 is yellow. Looks like P2's gone off.
Yeah, I'll try and do better now, Steve.
Green flag, Sector 2.
I can't like myself.
Bad luck, BP. Come on, don't let him get away. Defend your position. Don't let him through. The car ahead is Jacobs. Sector 2 is yellow.
Go on, Carlos. I'll stay wide, buddy.
Menguire has just retired. Sector 2 is clear. The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds. The fuck?
What's happened, mate?
The leader has just done a 3:43.3. That's your fastest lap, P9.
User disconnected from your channel.
The gap behind is now 1.4.
on his draft, go away.
BMW is too slow.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
So about 3 laps in, and already my wheel is vibrating like a...
Yep, same.
You're on a GTE?
Yes. Either my comrod's about to shoot itself through the side of the engine, or I've got significant wheel damage.
Okay, BP, don't let this guy distract you.
I think on LMPs tires do not wear so quickly.
Probably not abused yours as much as I've done mine.
The leader's just done a 3:43. Sector 3 is 2.2 off the pace.
Inside.
Don't give up, keep him under pressure. The gap in front is now 0.9. The gap to Nichols behind is increasing. It's now 15 seconds. Well done, BP. Nice move, mate.
User disconnected from your channel.
Does taking tyres add time to your pit stop if you're already taking fuel?
I don't think so.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
When I tested it seemed to. I'm sure it said 30 seconds tyres, 10 seconds fuel, and it seemed to be 40 seconds, I think.
Alright, okay.
The gap in front is now 1.6.
Man, these tyres not feel good.
The gap behind is now 2.0. That's your fastest lap.
Take the inside, Tashi.
Thanks, mate.
The gap ahead is now 1.5 seconds.
But so mate, I didn't realise you were going to follow me off then.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.7.
That was a cheeky 3 wide.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared. Hopefully I didn't touch you.
Nah, all good from my side.
New fastest lap for Jacobs, 3:42.4. That was 3:46.6 seconds. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 3 is 2.0 seconds off the pace.
User disconnected from your channel.
I know.
The gap ahead is now 1.5 seconds. The gap in front is now 1.5 seconds. Montero has retired.
Oh no, I made the Porsche mistake, I forgot.
What did you do?
Hell. I followed the LMP3, so my speed got higher than normal on the straight and I got the Porsche bug.
Oh, shit.
That was stupid. I guess I'm out. Fuck.
You can rejoin.
Okay, I'll try.
Fastest lap for Jacobs, 3:42.1 seconds.
Hopefully the ACO would have liked that.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. E9,
Yeah,
the lap times are
I'll have to
improving.
go
This
and
is
paint
exactly
over the
what we
tyre
need.
marks are just left on the pit box. Can't even pit lane.
The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds.
Moving right.
Thank you.
Oh, it's nice to feel nothing but the road. Not as if I've been put into a food blender. Definitely need to do some more rFactor 2 racing.
Darn mate, I do heaps and my wheel is vibrating the shit out of me.
Not a fun feeling.
How does one rejoin?
Just press the race button, make sure you load your setup. Oh, you need to leave the server first if you haven't done that already, sorry.
Excuse me, what's happening with this race?
In what respect?
The gap ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
When does it start?
About 6.5 laps ago.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Me, you mean? I'm playing. I can't get the race button to work.
User disconnected from your channel.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Well, if the race button doesn't work, I guess it doesn't work, right?
That's strange. Yeah, normally it should just be rejoin and go.
Yeah, it says fuel on the standings
Oh
table.
dear.
I guess that won't work.
Seems to be lately there's been a few rejoin issues for people. I know at the VC Le Mans, yeah, a bunch of people couldn't join after they got disconnected.
Well, I bet I should have remembered. Try one more time.
Sorry to hear that, mate.
Okay, BP, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. That last lap was a 3:46.2. That's your quickest lap. The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds. Sector 3 is clear. The gap in front is now 2.1.
It won't work.
Oh, that's unlucky, Daniel.
No problems. I'll see you guys on the stream, so behave.
No, no!
I'm being very well behaved.
Oops, sorry man.
No,
See you guys later.
See you later, everyone.
Cheers, mate.
That's a shame though.
What's the bug? Like it just makes it freeze or something?
think, well, it classed. He said he had a fuel on his screen, so it must have classed him as a non-finisher as opposed to a disconnect.
Yeah, I guess so, because it. I don't know what happened. The game did crash, but.
Sorry, Gasper.
Anyway, enjoy the race. See you
later. Have a good
Thanks,
one.
Daniel.
Yeah, send him a bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
The leader's just done a 3:42.5. The gap in front is now 1.2. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Okay, BP, you've got half your fuel left. The gap ahead is now 0.9. Sector 1 is yellow. The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds. You've just done a 3:46.4. Green flag Sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 2. We think that
Saved me from
has
having
gone
to
off.
say it, mate. It's like sideways, someone says fuck, perfect timing.
Just delegation, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, you read my mind.
That's just the height of laziness, Sean.
No, it's efficiency, that.
And the road's starting to disappear. Bloody sunset.
The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car.
Coming on your outside, Theo, if that's okay. Thank you, mate. The gap in front is now 1.5 seconds. Green flag sector 2. We think that Nichols has spun off. Green flag sector 3. That was a 3:46.2 E9. You're coming up on a slower car.
Oh, that's cool.
Yellow flag sector 1.
Thank you.
The gap behind is now 13 seconds.
Oh, fuck. I think I'm not that concentrating.
Okay, BP, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.5.
The gap ahead is now 1.2.
Thanks.
Do wing changes take long in a pit stop?
I think they're probably done as part of another thing. So while it's fueling,
the right side.
Thanks.
You too.
Thank you.
Green flag sector 1.
Steve, just to let you know,
That's half
I am
distance.
here whenever
Should
you're
be
ready, man.
about 22
Okay,
minutes
buddy.
of fuel remaining.
Oh crap! I didn't want it to fix the damage, and it's going to fix the damage.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Cheers.
Car behind's pitting now.
What does the red square
The
mean
gap in
with
front is now 1.1
two
seconds.
arrows?
Low fuel.
To the right. Is it drive-through?
Drive through.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've been a naughty boy.
Pushing the track limits, have you?
I don't know.
60 seconds to change my rear ring. Oh well.
Oh, 60 seconds to change it. Sorry, I thought you meant adjust it.
Well, adjust it, yeah, not replace it.
just one
adjust
click.
it, yeah.
Oh right.
Because I'm just too far off the pace at the moment. But on the other hand, 60 seconds probably won't make that up anyway.
You never know, mate.
Yeah, that's a
Some races
long
long.
time to change adjustment, isn't it?
I can't believe this pit lane speed limit is so freaking low in the
Alright,
race
Lewis.
as well.
Freaking slow, man. It is a slightly weird one, although I suppose because it's such a narrow pit lane as well.
It's got the same thing as the other version, doesn't it, Ollie?
I have no idea. I haven't done a pit stop.
Okay. It seems to beep as you actually enter the pit lane.
Okay, I'll be
the-
coming in
the-
on this lap, Brent.
Alright, cool, man.
So Sean, is the line where it was in VEC then? Before
I think so.
the second?
That's when it lets off the actual beep. So. And that's only when you actually enter the pit lane, isn't it?
The gap in front
Yeah,
is
yeah,
now
okay.
0.6.
Also, were you planning on changing tyres or just leave them on?
Probably what we usually do.
Stop and go
I don't know,
penalty.
plenty of vibrations.
Stop and go.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Bugger.
I like to see.
Screwed that up, didn't I?
How far into the race are we?
Possibly almost half. Just coming up to half in about 15 seconds actually.
Oh.
I've selected not to repair the bodywork, Brent.
And with half the race done,
Yeah, seems like a good idea.
only half the
Jacobs
race
is
left to
leading the
go.
race.
Right there, Murray.
Right, we've just gone past halfway.
Yeah, just beginning to get a little darker.
Yep,
Right, let's get into the good bits.
those stupid freaking shadows.
The gap behind is now
Well, you won't be
1.0.
able
Holy shit.
They are that bad.
What the?
Slower class car ahead.
It's coming up to 7:30 in-game time, so you will need headlights fair soon.
Alright BP, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Good pass. Now keep pushing. Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds
I
off the
already
pace.
have a problem
Sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 is
Apex and so
5.7
on.
seconds
Yeah,
off the pace. P5.
With more just driving into the sun, where it reflects off the road.
I think somebody is in my pit box, and that's Ferrari.
I haven't put a very. Did you call it early and did it confirm that you could pit?
Yeah,
Tyson?
yeah, they,
oh, right.
they did. Well,
You can usually pull alongside, can't you? If you just sort of touch the box, or was that on the AMS?
no, he's completely in the box.
Oh dear.
I thought I could go
The
through.
gap to McGowan in
I
front is
just
now
hit him.
17 seconds.
Sorry, it's an angle, Brent.
Got manage. Nice job, man.
I was looking for the.
Is it better to call the pit stop early or late in the lap?
Early.
Early.
Alright, okay. Cheers.
But it confirms, so it's quite strange, isn't it? I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
sometimes cars can share pit spots because it might not
Slower
be
class
enough.
car ahead.
I think you just got very unlucky in this case.
Where does the pit speed limiter start?
Well, it's on
Just
drive.
before the wall. Just before the wall after you go through the chicane. You will see a speed limit sign there.
Okay, thank you. Didn't practice that.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't even know I had a Ferrari teammate though. And my engine is overheating.
Right, now I've just got to not bugger up all your hard work, Steve.
Hey,
The gap to McGowan ahead is now 16 seconds. That's a new fastest lap for Jacobs, 3:42.1. Coming up on a slower class car. The car ahead's
I got
pitting.
message that crew is ready for pit stop, but I didn't request it. I don't know what.
That's probably because you're low on fuel already.
There's a car rejoining.
If you've got one stop selected, doesn't it auto do it or something maybe?
The fuel indication is not yet.
Yeah, if you've got a pit stop set in your strategy, in the setup, then the game freaks
that's
out
true, yeah.
and gives you requests all the time. Best not to use that, to be honest, just because it is so annoying when it keeps requesting it.
So it's some kind of bug, right?
No,
Yeah.
well, it's a bug,
It is.
but
Sort of planned.
It keeps coming up if you turn it off, so it's definitely a bug.
it's because you set up a strategy though, isn't it, really?
Well, yeah, but I want it when I need it, not all the time throughout the whole race. And also, if you leave it requested for more than like 3 laps, you won't have a pit box, because that's another bug. So you've got to make sure you unrequest it and request it when you need it, so it means the whole point of having the strategy is pointless in the first place.
Yeah,
you have to do it yourself
that's a good
anyway.
point, actually, yeah, the actual strategy system is bugged, yeah. especially because it's purely based on fuel only.
Alright BP, you're reeling McGowan in. The gap is now 18 seconds.
I suppose it can detect.
Oh man, I pressed the
fuels
wrong
quite-
button and now got a drive-through penalty because I put the speed limiter off for like half a second.
Wonder if the fuel I had Ollie's going to be enough, or it's going to need a bit more.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Because we're only making it just over halfway anyway.
Yeah, oh, sorry about that.
The gap to McGowan ahead is now 18 seconds. Fastest lap for Jacobs, 3:41.4. Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.2 seconds off the pace. Loving this, mate. This is perfect. P4.
Oh, just...
Slower class car ahead.
I can't. Don't concentrate on getting me past. I'll do it by myself. I'm losing anyway. Right side.
Thank you.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. Ten minutes of fuel remaining. The pit crew is ready.
Hope I left it off then.
Thank you.
I pitted and there is no highlighted place.
What, for your stop or?
Oh no, I see it, okay. It was behind someone.
The arrow kind of blends in, so it's kind of hard to see it.
Coming up on a slower class
it's very
car.
dark. Usually it's much brighter, but I don't know why it's so dark.
It's not dark for me.
The leader,
Must be to do with the same thing as the shadows and stuff around here.
Yeah.
McGowan in front is pitting. Okay BP, you should have plenty of space on the exit. On exit we should be in position 5.
Thank you. But you guys really don't need to jump out of the way. It's yeah, you got your race to run.
Yeah, it's okay.
Plus, it's generally easier if you don't.
Yeah, true. Our P3's not that fast.
I think in the regulations, the slight tweak they're doing to P3 is they're going to give them an extra 50 horsepower.
Yeah, I saw that. It's just a shame that it seems that they only just released the P3s, and now there's a new model coming. So.
I'm not sure if they're doing new models. I think most of the manufacturers are just doing Evo kits as opposed to brand new chassis. Because I suppose for PC you can't really make it. You can't build something to be quicker. The only problem is the Ginetta was the first car, then the Ligier came a year after, and then a year after that the Norma came out. So they're all more.
Exit's clear.
They're all better in their own ways
let's get some
because
heat.
they're of the age that they came out.
True.
Plus Ginetta fell out with Orica, which is why they won't sell them anymore.
Yeah, it's not going so well for them.
Well, they have the ability to build them, they just don't want to.
They're selling plenty of those, the cars that are almost P3s but not, that you can take and race in conventional P3
well, they've got 4 chassis and they've sold 3 of them.
Oh, really?
and technically,
Your oil and
3
water
of those
temperatures
were
are
all
high. You need to back off a little. The gap to Nichols in front is now 5.2 seconds.
And then of course they got that whole LMP1 program going on. That's pretty big.
Just a little bit.
They got past the P2s in the end, didn't they, in quali?
Just about.
First race though, didn't go out last time. Give it time.
True. Yeah. Love to see Rebellion
Better than
win.
Nissan.
That car is so nice.
Can't wait till we
see DC in the LMP2 would be cool.
I bet Rebellion will.
yeah.
I bet Rebellion will. If this new sort of GT-esque rulebook happens, then I bet that they'll build some kind of gripper for it, which would look absolutely stunning.
Yeah, they partnered with TVR at the right time, didn't they?
Your engine temperatures are now back to normal. The leader is pitting
Yeah,
now.
that was a cool combo. Very cool.
Thanks.
Rebellion, the official watch are breaking down every now and then, but going incredibly loudly when it does.
Thank you.
Just under 30 minutes remaining in case you have not seen it.
Thank you.
Here come the shadows.
It's 8:30 in-game time, so headlights will be required very soon.
Not that they really do too much, although they're better than they used to be.
They are better than they used to be, but
gap to Nichols
yeah, in this
ahead
lot
is
sort of
now
lighting they do
4.6.
absolutely nothing, which is
True.
Problematic.
I find that they actually
bring nighttime.
are more illuminating when the in areas where there's no shadow. Personally, anyway.
I think that's a soft code issue though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of shadow overrides light source, but not included a car light clause. To be fair to Studio 397, they're quite good at these sort of things, so they'll get round to it at some point.
Thank you.
Slower class car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 1. I think P6 has gone off. The gap to Smith ahead is increasing. It's now 17 seconds. P7. Nichols is gaining on you. The gap's now 4.2. Sector 1 is clear.
My lap times are much slower now.
Probably because you're on a heavier tank of fuel again.
No, because I can see.
Yeah, same for me as well.
Yeah, until the track lights come on, this is the most difficult time.
Already missed some turns and warnings. Now I have drive-through because of cuts.
The gap to Nichols behind is now 5.9. Coming up on a slower car.
Thank you.
Sorry for that blocking.
Nichols behind is pitting.
Well, good pass there. I was a little bit out of control for a while.
Do you want me to get back to the position?
The gap in front has increased to 19 seconds.
Thank you.
No worries.
Ooh, that's very bad micro
Yeah, what's going on there?
I've got lag.
Yeah, I got that as well.
I think we all got it.
Wow, that's weird.
It's stopped now though, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine
Okay,
now.
cool. Yeah.
I was tapped out for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Still flickering a little bit. Yeah.
When this happens in VR, it's so weird.
Yeah.
It's when they turn on the light, right?
Yeah, the lights, or the
I think
reflectors,
that's what
or
it
at least
is,
the
yeah.
reflectors seem to come on at that point.
Either that or something just happened on our remote server.
Yeah, it's still stuttering like shit.
Probably because of the transition. As soon as it goes dark, I reckon it'll be fine.
Good thing I don't have a high-end PC, because I see nothing.
Crashed.
Breaking points, you cannot recognize them, sometimes, in some terms.
The gap ahead is now 16 seconds.
And apexes.
Sector 2 is clear.
It's one thing they haven't done well in this track, and same with Road America. Low track settings, they haven't switched much off. I think if you went to low graphics, it would turn off all the side lights and shit that you don't really need.
Stuff like trees, isn't it?
Like Sebring's a good example. When you set that to low, like everything disappears.
But what will you do without the fireworks display?
Oh, that you're still stuck with. But all the camper vans and all the extra people and shit are gone.
It turns from being the 12 hours for the weather tech, and then becomes the 10 hours for the WBC. Then, yeah.
Yeah, is it 1,000 kilometers now, or is it actually a time?
I think it's a 10-hour race.
Coming up on a slower class car. Okay,
So
DP, as the car exits in the pits, heads up.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 miles.
So 1,000 kilometers.
Oh, kilometers, okay.
That'll be
I think
like
it's
6
kilometers.
hours.
No, I think it's miles because there's different
Oh,
hours.
right.
About 6 hours, won't
Keep
it?
your concentration
So it's a bit longer
nice and
than the normal
smooth.
one.
That's 20
thankfully,
minutes to
but-
go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not-
they moved it to Friday, which is a bizarre thing.
Well, they can't do it directly after WeatherTech. So the idea is they get the WC over and done with, because then they've got plenty of time to move them out and put all the WeatherTech stuff back in.
What's the? Well, it's the IMSA event, so they should
IMSA.
still take the top sort of spot.
Yeah, but I think what they wanted to do was do it 2 hours after the IMSA race.
Yeah, they
Yeah, that
wanted
was the
to-
original plan.
to be at midnight. Start at midnight.
They're doing it the day before now, though, aren't they?
Yes, on Friday. Yeah.
Which is better because it is
A midnight starting race would have been awesome.
I like the brilliant idea of having the Sebring 12 hour, then 2 hour break, and then another 12 hour for WEC.
Yeah, I think that would be immense, yeah.
It's slightly less extreme now, but yeah, it's rational now, which is a shame.
Yeah, how dare they think logically?
It's a shame we don't have like 70 odd pit boxes, because you could have combined both. It would have been amazing.
I've done that before.
Yeah, apparently that was a disaster.
And it was really bad.
Yeah, the Radio Le Mans team always talk about that as if it's like some sort of hellish thing they never want to remember. And they never got the full results apparently. Or...
I thought it'd be their wet dream, you know, 2 of their biggest paid events.
And that is literally what the first ever WEC race was. It was 12 hours Sebring, but it was a disaster apparently.
2012 wasn't it, or something, yeah. Yeah, because the WEC pits are going to be on the Ullman Straight, aren't they? Just before sunset.
Oh yeah, so they're going to have to like build. Is that going to be a temporary pit lane, or are they building a new support pit?
I think they're building a new pit lane, and a sort of. I'm not sure if it'll be temporary or if it'll be then used for other events as well.
But it'll be
talking about a bridge at
not combined.
The gap ahead is now 17 seconds.
Start finish line.
I presume they use the same start finish line, but
yeah, that's what I mean.
Just under 20 minutes remaining, by the way.
Good, man. Right leg's starting to hurt.
We do it at Monaco next time, so your left foot hurts instead.
Sounds good, yeah.
But do many of us actually left foot brake?
I do.
Because obviously I left foot brake, but then when I'm in driving normally, I just brake my right foot. But it feels so alien doing it in a sim.
And then trying to left foot brake in a real car feels terrible.
Yeah, I can't left foot brake in a real car. I can't do anything but slam on the brakes. It's all I do in a sim though, and it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
The game just told me 30 minutes remaining.
30 minutes remaining?
Yeah, the game just told me that.
Hey? No,
just done a 3:52.8 seconds. Sector 3 is 4.7 seconds.
Yeah, you're at 73 minutes of 90.
So we did have enough fuel, Ollie. I didn't need to put extra in.
The guy behind's catching. The
How much did you put in
17 seconds.
60 litres.
Okay, I put 70.
Ooh.
I don't know how, but I'm third now. Net third. That's quite something. I was looking for 5th until the pit stops.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Yeah.
Unless tyres are a lot more and everyone else took tyres.
Could be.
And you've ended up with a massive lead.
It's all driving skill, mate.
And modesty.
When you were right in front of me in like 8th place after that one, then yeah.
Yeah, I know, that was so bad.
Why did you guys end up back there?
Because the car really long first gear.
Oh, right.
I was just down there anyway. I qualified like 7th, so.
Everyone just went, and I sat there going do 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 do.
I got an alright like initial start, but someone in front of me didn't go off straight away, and it was so tight.
Apex is in exit. Apex is in exit. 15 minutes left.
That's right, and I was behind you, Ollie.
Oh yeah. So I had to sound the brakes. I thought, oh great, now I'm down to no revs again after a second standing start.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, mate.
That's right. My perfectly clean car now, I was scrub on it though.
Thanks.
And there goes the Speedy Mite rocket.
That's stop motion sim racing.
Outside, inside.
The gap behind is now 17 seconds.
Well, VR helmet's only just beginning to get a bit uncomfortable.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 15 seconds.
I think it's probably the longest I've raced in VR.
Yeah, me too. Hot as hell as well.
I find I get much less eye strain with VR than I did with screens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's built for VR.
I must admit, I've tried VR at stuff like the Autosport show, and as much as I've always gone into them trying to go, well, I've tried to get really immersed, but I could never get it, I think, right for me. But I think I couldn't find the right focal point because it just looks too blurry and too pixely for me.
It took me months to get into it, and now I couldn't go back. But initially I tried it, I went, nah, sticking with triples, and I just, every couple of weeks I'd try it again, and then eventually jumped on and went fast with them, and alright, well now I gotta stick with this and see how I go. And yeah, definitely couldn't go back now.
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can.
Going dark.
No need for that.
It helps
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Yeah, I can imagine that helps a lot. I mean, I run 1080p 21:9.
Sector 2 is clear.
And for me, strangely, it feels like 16:9. Because I don't suppose you really notice the extra bits until you start looking around.
Well, yeah, initially it feels like you can't see shit, that your field of view obviously is completely gone. But I think after a while you just get used to sort of moving your head around.
The gap in front is now
I
12
can
seconds.
imagine it feels more natural, doesn't it?
Yeah, but initially you're used to sim racing and you just keep your face pointing forward.
What headset do you have again, Sean?
Oculus Rift.
Yeah, right, yeah.
There's better options out there now though.
Yeah. I was thinking, can we even get the Odyssey in Australia yet, or...?
It's not being sold outside of America and Korea, I think.
I switched the Odyssey, but you can get companies that will import it for you for a cost.
True. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a lot more than the actual price of it. So as long as you feel it's worth it, then great. But yeah,
Everything ends up being about the same as the Vive Pro is probably like $2,000 in Australia or something. So.
And plus, if something goes wrong with your Odyssey, sending it back.
Yeah, there is that. Then you wait for the next generation.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that's not too far away.
Yeah, I'm like really waiting for his new generation. Then I'm gonna jump straight into VR.
Go to the inside.
I reckon they can get the headsets going, but just the computers to actually run them.
Well, next big change will be eye tracking, and then they'll be able to do rendering just where you're looking. You know, with sharpness, the
slower class car
ahead. Rendering.
True. I'm a little bit weird about lasers pointing at my eyeball the whole time though.
Well, you'll probably get a better vision out of the end of it, so...
True, free laser surgery.
Sorry, Ollie.
Okay, BP.
That's
relax,
10 minutes
focus,
to go.
I think you got it on there.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Those GTs don't look to have very good rear lights.
The gap in front is now 12
I can see a car in front of me, but I can't see any lights on it at all.
But it depends. If it's me, that's probably because I've been a barrier about 4 times.
I know I'm a bit closer, it's maybe a little bit obvious, but it still kind of blurs into the red bodywork.
I think I've looked. I mean, the other one is they put more flashy lights on the back of the GTs, didn't they, relatively recently? And these aren't the latest generation of GT cars now, are they? So
thank you.
Unlike the P3s where they've already got the embedded flashing lights in them.
Thank you.
GTs don't, do they?
Not sure. I know watching some of the onboards yesterday, there was shitloads of flashing lights all the time. So
Yeah, but I think, well, these ones were effectively 2015 spec GT cars, which didn't have flashing lights on them.
Tell you one thing I wish they had: when you turn the headlights on, if the freaking screen on the steering wheel, if that dimmed a bit, would be really nice. Blinds the shit out
I was
of
about to
VR.
say just turn it off, but then yeah, VR, you kind of need it, don't you?
Oh, I don't think you can. You can turn off just that.
Well, can you turn off the whole? I mean, the whole steering wheel, because that's obviously that's what I do. But then in VR, I wouldn't, obviously.
No,
that
it
would
would
be
feel a
just
bit
weird.
funny. So,
I wonder what that's like, actually.
not right.
Yeah. Could it be good though? Could it be fast? Because like the
still run with
URD
shadows on, mate.
yeah, that's my braking markers.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 14 seconds.
So yeah,
The stuff that only works in iRacing.
Oh, true.
And Race Room, actually. Don't the shadows not moving that?
No, and in Gran Turismo 6, in my opinion, even though there is a bit of progression, I find it's always, the shadows are always in the right place. So
Might not be a tree there, but there's a perfect shadow for a brake marker.
it's right in front of me on the track, easy to see. Don't need to move my eyes at all.
Are you running 2 sensors or 3 sensors, Sean?
Just one on this, you only need one, but when we're doing the room shit, we've got 2.
You're right, yeah.
The gap ahead is now 14 seconds. Sector 2 is yellow.
Okay.
The gap behind is
see
now
better now
14
the
seconds.
shadows have gone.
Thank you.
I think the next lap will be the last lap.
I thought I was gonna make it that being fucking lapped by you, but I fucking jeez.
All we need now for RF2 is a properly good port of the Group C mod that virtual LM.
Sector 3 is yellow. We think P6 has gone off. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. 5 minutes
Apex
to
mod is
go,
going
5
on
minutes left.
1999 Le Mans.
That will also be quite cool.
I would like more road cars.
Coming up on a
Like
slower
in
class
Assetto
car.
Corsa. Supercars would be nice.
I have 13 liters left. Enough
Yes,
for 1.5 lap.
Yeah, it's about 5 minutes a race.
Should only be using about 5 litres a lap.
I forgot to change my fuel, so I got 60 litres left.
Remaining. 4 minutes.
Front
The
is
race
now
remaining.
7.6 seconds.
You'll be able to do the next race as well.
Yep.
It's reverse.
One more
track,
stint.
the next one.
Yeah, reverse grid next race.
No, reverse track.
Oh, reverse track. Oh yeah, reverse grid and reverse track.
Yeah.
Oh,
And reverse gear.
And you have to drive in reverse.
So I think Bathurst would be a fun track in reverse.
Reverse steering.
Driving in the opposite
Jesus.
direction.
Bloody hell.
God.
You got some kind of death wish?
Oh, going up Skyline?
I think personally, I think it'd remove a bit of the fun. Some of the mountain section going up as opposed to down would be slightly more chaotic than normal.
Yeah, just starting lap now, so...
EX supercars
Should
in
be
the
the
night
last one.
though would be nice.
Oh, they're doing one shortly.
Are they?
At Sydney Motorsport Park, or Eastern Creek as it's previously known.
The gap in front is now 7.3.
We're in a bit of trouble here, Steve. Mr. Yoshida on our tail.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He'll fall asleep.
I'll make him work for it.
Yeah, come on.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
How much you got left in your tyres, Sean?
Sorry?
How much tread do you have left in your tyres?
67, 74, 72 and 71.
Wear's not too bad on this track, it's actually not pretty sustainable.
It's going straight most of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Tyres got a lot of time to recover. Then they do quadruple stint.
Flashing when you're that far back isn't going to help. Just saying.
Don't flash the admin. Jeez.
I think it was a photographer.
Speed camera.
Especially when you go through the Porsche curves. If anything, it's more anything but it's distracting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever driven a turbo without catalytic converter. And they start shooting the flames out the exhaust. But yeah, driving through some twisty roads going, what the fuck keeps flashing behind me?
The leader on another lap or?
Nope, this will be it. When
Are
the
you
leader
sure?
when the leader crosses a line, that'll be the end of the race.
Although if you start a new lap now, you'll have one more lap because Sean hasn't reached the end yet.
I have another lap, so I have to go in.
How much fuel we got?
6 liters.
User disconnected from your channel.
Close.
Yeah, you'd be pushing
Where are
it.
you?
You'll have to left and coast.
If you haven't crossed the line yet, like if you're just before, you should make it. But yeah.
There we go. Time is up.
Risky for the biscuit, you won't.
I'd taken 7 litres a lap for me, so yeah. You could let
Oh,
it
true, if
coast.
it's GT, yeah.
I'll just go on. We'll see.
That's a boy.
I'm the last anyway, so.
Thank you.
But where am I going?
I just can't believe how much grip these LMPs have.
as a Ferrari stopped after the first chicane.
Yeah, they're quite fun. You've got to set them up a bit
even with
exciting to make them
lowest
go.
air, lowest wings, right? They handle really easy.
Yeah, it's so fast through Porsche curves with one wing, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I love how fast the car feels when you're driving in the dark.
I love driving in the dark.
Yeah, my lap times were showing something different in dark.
My lap times are worse, but the car definitely feels
so
quicker.
slow.
Because you can't see how slow you're going, isn't it? So
Yeah, you've got nothing to compare it to, so... Apart from the lights. I like the little flaps.
And the time readout on your wheel.
Believe you're taking
Let's see how much
token
slower you
flag
are.
yet?
Yes, top 4 have finished.
User disconnected from your channel.
Phew,
Stop
right, I
and
need
go
lots
for
of beer
cutting
now.
the track on the final lap.
Did you
3
change
litres.
tyres, Andy?
No,
Nice.
I think I ended up with about the same as you, mate. Got 71, 75, 70 and 71 left.
Cool. That was a good race, man. Very good.
Yeah, good, great pace, mate.
Cheers. Yeah, it's hard to say in VR, but you had the big lead at the start, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. It took so long to freaking catch. I shut up, people still racing.
It had an air of inevitability. Oh yeah, that's right. People are still going.
Alright guys, was fun. See you next week. Nice one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oof, man alive.
Thanks for hosting and organizing.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, what a fun race that was. Oh man, I'm in pain.
Yeah, that was great fun, guys. Thanks. I should be back for more
7th
rFactor
position.
2, I think.
There we go.
Brilliant.
Good man.
Back round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
cheers.
thanks to Marlon, Damien is ever.
Disconnected from your
Yeah,
channel.
cheers.
No!
Oh no!
Did you run out of fuel?
No, that was so close finish.
Oh, on the finish. Ah, okay.
On the first lap, on the first chicane, and I